laying in here, and I just wanted to give you guys a tour of my living room aquarium. And no, I don't mean my aquarium that's in my living room. I mean my living room is a small aquarium in and of itself. Ready for a tour? As you walk through my door, the first tank you will see is my 45 long beginner's mistake tank. I lovingly call it that because it was my first attempt at setting up a community tank, and I really didn't know what I was doing. And so it's pretty much just guppies, some Corydoras, and a super red pleco who's probably hiding right now because the lights are on. And oh, there's just this one little poor little lone Molly in there because just the other Mollies didn't make it. They're kind of fragile at first when they come home. She is old Molly though. She's about 2 years old. So yeah, that's the first tank you're greeted with. Next to it are my 40-gallon breeders, who you hear about all the time. Sorry for the glare. In this top breeder, we have Dumbo Jumbo, who I've been really worried about. Baby. Dumbo Jumbo. And Mr. Grumpy Face Fish. And Persephone. Down in the bottom, I am slightly overstocked with 4 beautiful, beautiful goldfish. So that's the sight that greets you right when you walk into my house. These 2 tanks. Should we go see the rest of my living room? Obligatory shot of my dog sleeping on the couch. Pretty regular fixture and fixture in my aquarium room. This is the mostly long-bodied goldfish tank with daddy fish, 75 gallons. I like having this tank and those 2 tanks tucked right between my TV. I spend more time watching the fish than the TV though. I'm annoying to watch TV with. I get distracted. They're like, Langan, did you see that? I was like, what? I was watching my goldfish poop. It's green, it's funny, look. That's why I don't have a ton of friends, guys. Here at the far end of the living room, I have my cherry red shrimp tank. And it's always very, very hard to show off how spectacular shrimp are on video. But there's just tons of shrimp in this tank and they're doing great. It is the only 10-gallon tank I have. This is the smallest tank I have and I only keep shrimp in it. I'm a big tank person. Oh, air filter. HEPA air filter. If you have a lot of pets, get a air filter. And along the other back side of my living room, I have my 29-gallon and 20-gallon long tanks. These are also really, really great tanks. And this one up here actually is a Kara's tank. These beautiful fish are going extinct in the wild, and it is up to dedicated aquarists like us to keep them in the hobby so that they do not become extinct. These guys are chapped. I can never pronounce the Latin name, guys. I'm so sorry. I'll throw it up here on the screen, and they're called barred splitfin is their common name, and they're goodiots. Look how beautiful they are. And some of my mess. But let's look at the tanks. This is my 36-gallon bow front Endler-based nano tank. And I think people get a little confused when I call it a nano tank. I mean that I predominantly keep fish that will grow to be no more than 2 inches in it. Not that the tank itself is nano. I did let a super dragon pleco sneak into this tank, who will definitely get bigger than 2 inches, but he just seemed to fit in so well. We just went with it. And I find because of the bow front, this tank is very hard to get good pictures, really showing off how beautiful fish in here are, especially the Endlers, who are really kind of the star of the show if you were seeing it the way I see it. They're another Kara species, and they're really fun. And next to this tank, I have my pet mess. Mr. Turtleson's indoor enclosure, one of them, and the baby Ranchu tank, which actually just got a new friend added to it, because see Peanut there? Hey Peanut. Peanut was a rescue who was surrendered to me, and I had her in one of the other tanks. She was in the 40 breeder, and even though an 8 Ranchu and a 75 is definitely overstocked, I kept hearing about how Ranchu just do really well with other Ranchu, and I decided to give it a shot, and I moved her over to be with other Ranchus, and she's schooling with them. I know it's called a trouble when they're goldfish, but she's just, they just are straight up like schooling together. They're just so social. So social. So yeah, that is my aquarium. Turtleson? Oh, he's sleeping. I don't want to bug him. So, yeah, that's my living room aquarium. I often call it my aquarium room. It is really nice to come home and just be surrounded by my pets, or if it's a day where I'm feeling sick and I can't get out, then I'm still surrounded by nature and nature that I can participate in, and it's just wonderful. Thanks for taking the time to check out my fish. If you like pets, and especially aquatic pets, please like and subscribe to my channel. I try to make at least one new video a week, often specializing on goldfish, because in case you couldn't tell by the 4 giant goldfish tanks that you were introduced to, I love goldfish. I love goldfish. Love your pets and they'll love you back.